Sandy Khan, and past Chairman Jack Wyatt. I would like to pay special attention to another Cadet member. He's not with us here today. That's William Crouch. We lost Bill Crouch this year. He was the BC from the class of 1959. Bill Crouch, after leaving this academy, went on to become a 4-star general and the Vice Chairman, Chief of Staff for the Army. He was a great man that had a profound effect on this academy and me personally. He credited his success to this academy. Class of 2025, make him proud. Warrior. The Board of Trustees give their time, talent, and treasure to establish and maintain strategic directions for our academy. On behalf of everyone here today, you are profound gratitude. Now it's my pleasure to introduce the commencement. On my left, Mr. Vishal Amin, guest speaker, Mr. Chairman. Frank Monteleone, our Executive Vice President. On my right, Zary, Dean of Academics, Staff Sergeant Paul Nixon, Interim Commandant, Mr. Brunson, the Warrior Athletics Director, Mr. Scarborough, Director of the Warrior Cultural Development Program, and Chair of our faculty. Although not part of our commencement party this morning, but an integral part of our academy leadership, are our directors who support all we do each and every day here at our academy. Our Dean of Enrollment, Chris Thaler, our Advancement Director, Lisa Meyer, our HR Director, Tracy Overton, Facilities and Construction Director, Kristen, Director of Marketing, Leslie Schneider, Leslie here, Leslie Schneider, the Director of our Health Center, Tamaris Moncrief, and last and thirdly, the Executive Assistant and Project Coordinator for all of our graduating activities, to whom we cannot wait. Thank you all for your leadership at the Academy. Thank you for what you do for us. Next, it's my honor to introduce our junior ROTC department. Please stand when I call your name. Our Director of Warrior Virtue Development, Lieutenant Colonel retired Kirby Scarborough. Our Senior Army Instructor, Lieutenant Colonel Eric Kunak. Our Army Instructor, Chief Acquired Officer 4, retired Manny Ortiz. CSM retired Derek Clifton. And First Sergeant retired Jeffrey Gracias. I want to thank you for all of you. And most of all, thank you for living the Cadet Command motto of leadership, excellence, and difference. I'd also like to acknowledge the hard work and dedication of Ronald Larson, who's in the crowd today, and his incredible maintenance team. Everything that you see around you is because of Ryan and what happens at 5 o'clock in the morning on this campus. He never seems to leave. Tim and Maria are phenomenal transportation professionals. Our culinary mess hall team led by Chef Albert and Rosie. And lastly, our hardworking and dedicated Anapa volunteers who will continue the introduction of our team on the Navy Academy with the introduction of our tremendous faculty. Patricia Zary. Up the lane, gentlemen. Here we go.
Good morning, distinguished guests, faculty and staff, proud families and friends, and most important members of the graduating class of 2021. Today marks an extraordinary achievement, one that reflects years of dedication, sacrifice, and resilience. Graduates, take a moment around you. You are surrounded by people who have supported, challenged, and walked this journey with you. And here you are, the finish line of one chapter and the beginning of something new. This day is a celebration of what you've learned in the classroom, but also of what you've discovered outside of it. How to rise after failure, lead with empathy, and ask questions that don't always have easy answers. These are the lessons that you will serve you far beyond this academy. You came to NA with dreams, doubts, and perhaps a little uncertainty. Now, you leave with knowledge, perspective, and a toolkit of skills that can shape not only your future, but also the future of your communities, your industries, and the world. You are stepping into a world that needs your courage, your voice, your vision. Don't underestimate the power of showing up with integrity and compassion. In a world that often feels chaotic, character matters. And the education you've received here has prepared you not only to make a leader, but also to make a difference. So walk boldly, ask the big questions, challenge the status quo, and always lead with your heart. On behalf of the faculty and administration, I want to say how incredibly proud we are of you. You have left your mark on this academy, and I have no doubt you will continue to leave your mark on the world. Congratulations, class of 2025. You've earned this moment. Now go forward and shape what comes next. Warrior proud! Warrior proud! Introduce our extending team of educators who truly make today possible. It is the special group of teachers, counselors, and supporting staff who prepare our cadets to be successful after they leave their grades. I want to personally thank our wonderful faculty for all their hard work with these fine young men during this challenging year. Please stand when your name is called, and if I could ask to please hold the applause until the end. My academic, the Dean of Academic, Ms. Maya Ramirez. Let's do, yeah, don't clap, right? Our Science Department, the Chair of the Department, Ms. Gabrielle Contreras. Dr. Robin Cohen, Mr. James Swearingen, Ms. Taylor Riley, Ms. Zachary Perry, Mr. Zachary Perry, Mr. Michael Massis. Culinary, we have Miss and Chef Amanda Morocco and Chef Albert Cortez. Aviation, Mr. Kevin Moss. Computer Science, Mr. Christian Garo. Fine Arts, Department Chair, Mr. John Musser, who's also been here at the Academy for 32 years. Bandmaster, Mr. Leland Lugo. Ms. Sarah Gillo. English Department. Department Chair, Ms. Jamie Maduro. Ms. Anne-Marie Castellano. Ms. Megan Ludinsky. Ms. Leanne Cougar. And just to note, Dr. Cowan has also been with the Academy for 24 years. Social Science Department Chair, Mr. Phillip Zamora. Mr. Ian Mustasa. Ms. Olivia Johnson. Ms. Gina McClary. World Languages Department Chair, Ms. Eleni Teochari. Ms. Victoria Fernandez. Ms. Jessica Sher. Ms. Lei Jin. Almost there. Med Department Chair, Ms. Casey Drake. Mr. Bobby Huggins. Ms. Denise Martin. Ms. Mauna Sanato. Ms. Marlene Heredia. Mr. Kevin Robertson. Learning Strategies, Ms. Melinda Hess. Our Registrar, Carrie Granger. Counseling. Lead Counselor, Corey Hughes. Ms. Tammy Correa. Ms. Tiffany Stanton. Academic support staff, you thought it was done, huh? Executive Assistant, first semester to the Dean and the Commandant, and now the Executive Assistant to the President, Ms. Amber Smith. Substitute Teacher, Ms. Chandra Whitwer. Substitute Teacher, Coach Jeff Doyle. Academic Excellent Teacher, Leland Lugo Jr. Academic Excellent Teacher Support, Ms. Maria Lomedico. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a round of applause in recognition of these dedicated professionals. Now it is my pleasure to introduce the Interim Commandant of Staff and Cadet Life.
Before I go through and introduce, let me make sure everybody's awake and hear me properly. Okay. If you're on my right side, clap once if you can hear me. Okay. My left side, not too bad. If you can hear me, clap 2 times. Good. Graduates, if you can hear me, clap and scream. Okay, now. Faculty and staff, if you can hear me, clap 3 times. Cha-cha slide. Here we go. All right. Great. Okay. Sorry, I got to take the mic down. It just feels better to me this way, and so that you can properly hear me. Okay. If the battery dies out, Chris, I need you to help somebody else. Okay. Let me introduce the cadet lifestyle. These individuals, men that we have here, who spend countless hours mentoring, training, advising, counseling, big papa, brother, all of that, grandpa, don't even call me by my first name because we ain't having it, okay? All right, these individuals, these gentlemen, they take pride on what they do. So they do not like to be acknowledged. So when I do call their name, clap, scream, do what you need to do, because these gentlemen, they deserve every last bit of it. Okay, let's start. We're gonna start with our Deputy Commandant and our Alpha Company Cat, First Sergeant Kevin Cook, United States Marine Corps retired. We're gonna have our band company attack officer, Sergeant Jason McDonald, United States Marine Corps. We have our Bravo company, Sergeant Adam Lee, United States Army. Dealing with the smallest cadets here on campus, he got his recognition. Okay, he got more gray hair than anybody else here on this campus. But leading Echo Company Attack Officer, we have Sergeant First Class Damian Della Barber, United States Army retired. Flying high and leading the company that flies high, okay? Leading flight company, we have Petty Officer Second Class Ray Whitfield, United States Navy. Crazy Charlie Company, leading Charlie Company. We have the Navy leading the way. We have Senior Chief Petty Officer Dan Thies, United States Navy, retired. Special shout out and recognition for who he is here, okay? Former Commandant who's here, Lieutenant Colonel Roland Morocco. And assistants to the Commandant's office and the attendants, we have Mr. Kevin Clark. Also behind the scenes that we do have, we have our weekend activity, Mr. Alex De Los Santos. And we have our fall and summer activities and the cantinas and the lifeguard. So okay. This is not part of the script, but we're gonna do this. Today is somebody's birthday, and she has been the caring and loving and generous person here on this campus. Please, let's all wish Miss Tamaris from the Health Center a happy birthday. Come forward, ma'am. Come on. Ma'am, this is the last time you're going to see your young man over here. So it was very fitting for them to say happy birthday to you. You'll take care of you later. No, it's not. Y'all tried that last night. No, it's not. Please join me in a round of applause for the incredible staff and faculty and staff that we have here. And now I'll pass the mic to the group.
Every 2 years, the faculty vote to elect a faculty chairperson. This faculty member serves in a variety of roles, which includes representing the voice of the faculty at the academic council meetings, as a member of the board of trustees, and in many other capacities. This year's faculty chairs were Ms. Maduro and Mr. Phillip Zamora. At this time, I invite Mr. Zamora to the podium to give the charge to the class of 2025.
I would like to thank the parents, grandparents, relatives, and guests for joining the faculty, administration, staff, and Corps of Cadets in celebrating the graduating class of 2025, the 114th Army and Navy Academy graduating class. Thank you for sharing these very special young men with us. Gentlemen, today is the day you are graduating. Soon you will receive your diplomas and no longer be cadets at the Army and Navy Academy. You will be alumni. This is the new beginning, one of freedom and one of great responsibility. We provided you with exceptional academic, leadership, and personal development opportunities. The knowledge, skills, and training needed to accomplish your goals and help open the doors to top university acceptances for you, the Citadel, New York University, Virginia Polytechnic, Syracuse, Boise State, Embry-Riddle, Clemson, and many other fine institutions. We have challenged you to work hard and do your best, and we have provided you with the tools necessary for that success. We've guided you and emphasized the importance of valuing, maintaining, and demonstrating character in all that you do as you work to become leaders of your generation. And now it is up to you. It will be very challenging. Of that, there is no question. The opportunities are limitless if you are determined to work as hard as necessary to be successful and have a strong internal compass. One that is directed towards what is right, honorable, and just as a virtuous young man. In the fall, you, the senior class, were issued a challenge to carry on the traditions and high standards of the Corps of Cadets as established at the founding in 1910, to grow and achieve throughout the year, to safeguard and honor the Academy and national colors, and to pass them on with pride and honor, knowing that you, the senior class, had achieved your goals. Today, I am here to issue every one of you a more serious challenge. I challenge and charge you to pursue your goals with energy and determination, to work hard in all your endeavors, to continue and grow and develop into virtuous young men. Today, you become graduates of the Academy. This can never be taken from you. Remember the lessons that you've learned, the skills we have provided you, and the bonds that you have formed. Make every action and word spoken a demonstration that you are men of character, honor, integrity. Go above and beyond in all that you do. Be respectful to others. Be grateful. Most importantly, to your family who has supported and continues to support you in your endeavors. Live by the honor code. Value these characteristics in others and surround yourself with individuals who also value them. Congratulations, gentlemen. We are very proud of you today. Continue to make us proud. And remember, we are warrior proud. Warrior proud. Is there anyone here who will respond to this challenge?
I'll respond to the challenge.
Congratulations to my fellow graduates of the class of 2025. This is a new beginning, and we are ready. With the lessons learned from faculty and staff, I know that we have the academic leadership and personal skills to succeed in college and life. I am happy to respond to the challenge for the class of 2025 and say that we promise to do our best to carry on the traditions and high standards of the Army and Navy Academy. We will pursue our goals with energy and determination. We will continue to grow and develop into good men of character. We will always be grateful for being a part of the Academy. We are all proud to soon be called alumni of the Army Navy Academy. And most importantly, we are warrior proud. Warrior proud.
Introduce our guest speaker.
Vishal Amin. Vishal, who is a retired U.S. fighter pilot. He's also a cybersecurity and national security leader. First leader, 10 years ago. A fighter pilot, a special operations officer, with over two decades of experience across cybersecurity, risk management, and national security. He's a recognized leader and strategist in guiding large-scale security initiatives. His career is uniquely distinguished by his time as an elite F-18 fighter pilot and special operations officer, followed by pilots and security sector. Currently, as a security solution leader for Microsoft's National Security Group, Vishal oversees over $6 billion of business focused on artificial intelligence, security, compliance, and identity solutions, particularly relative to this time. His work spans the United States federal government, regulated industry organizations, and the defense industrial base invested in national security. Vishal's military career as a U.S. Marine Corps fighter pilot and special operations officer spanned 2 decades, where he developed mission-critical leadership skills and a deep understanding of global security dynamics. His role in military aviation operations and national security strategy earns him recognition as a subject matter expert in operational security and tactical aviation, coordinating joint operations between the Department of Defense and the State Department. Vishal is a contributing member of the Cyber Council, an exclusive organization comprised of senior leaders within the global security community. His experience in AI-driven security, regulatory compliance, and national security has positioned him as a trusted advisor to senior government and corporate leaders. Vishal holds a Bachelor's of Arts in Political Science from Cal State Polytechnical University of Pomona, as an executive partner at the USC Marshall School of Business. We are deeply honored to have you here today, Vishal Amin. Good morning. President Shreiar, distinguished guests, faculty, students, particularly the cadets and graduating class of 2025. It is truly an honor to be here with you all today. I wrote a bunch of notes to share with these young gentlemen this morning, but in going through everything I wanted to speak about today, I was instructed by the line leader out front to keep it extremely short because he wanted to leave. I told him I would keep it just less than an hour for him. I'm joking. I'm going to speak about a couple different words today. And I've heard some amazing ones so far from the faculty as a charge to the graduating class, which is live your life as men of character. What I'm going to share with you encompasses that word. And it's the word commitment. Not too long ago, probably a long time ago, I was 17 years old. I rode my bike down to the recruiting office to take my name off of a calling list because I thought that was how I could get the recruiter to stop calling my house. With no backbone in my body, I walked out of the recruiting office with a 4 ride my bike back home. I walked it back home, where my mother cried and my father looked at me while I explained my actions. And I shared with her, I said, you know, I don't have to do it. I'm 17 years old. You have to sign this form for me to go enlist. A weight fell off of her shoulders. My father stepped up and he asked me a simple question. And he said, did you say you would do it? And my response to him was, well, it's okay, I didn't have to. And he said, no, did you commit to doing it? I said, I did. He grabbed the crumpled piece of paper up, he signed it, gave it back to me, and I walked back down to that office the next morning with a commitment to enlist in the Marine Corps. I will say that 21-year mistake was one of the best life lessons I learned about commitment. You see, commitment is not just a word, it's an action. When you commit to something, you're committing to something greater than yourself. In those 21 years in service, I failed through flight school 3 times. I almost failed out of high school. I graduated university with a subpar C-. But I finished. I committed to finishing. In the service, I failed. There were nights where I cried. There were nights where I was angry. As you look to your left and your right, for the brothers alongside you, these are your brothers for the rest of your life. Those band of brothers, these band of brothers, will hold you to accountability to ensure you finish what you start. When I joined the fighter pilot community, when you're flying hundreds of miles per hour, thousands of feet in the air, and the air traffic control comes up to you and says, there's a bogey, there's a bandit 50 miles away. There's one word you say over the radio. And for me, it was Viking 5-1, command.
It was a powerful word. Because once you said that word on the radio, your nose was immediately pointed nose to nose at that adversary, at that bandit, at that bogey 50 miles away. There was no turning back. Your closing speed, thousands of miles per hour, fully loaded with ammunition. And even if you were to turn back, that bandit was headed straight towards you. Your back is against the wall. Failure is not an option. When you said those words commit, you were committed to what we call the merge. And when you hit that merge, when you are nose to nose with that adversary, two things were gonna happen. One of two things were gonna happen. You were gonna make it out of that merge alive and live to see another day, or you weren't. But it wasn't about winning. It wasn't about making it out alive. It was about that decision you made 50 miles back. Before you started your 2, 4, 6-year journey here at the Army Navy Academy. It's that decision you made when you stepped onto these grounds for the first time and committed to finishing. And you did it. Commitment is something you don't turn away from. It's something larger than life. It's something bigger than you will ever imagine. To commit, you have to show up. You have to fail. And President Shreiar and I were speaking about commitment just a few weeks ago. And I was really thinking about it. I don't think we can talk about commitment without the word perseverance, without failure, without struggle. And you needed each other to bring you out of that struggle. You needed each other to persevere. And I think it's fitting today, on the eve of Memorial Day weekend as well, where we talk about character, where we talk about perseverance, and where we talk about commitment. I've shared a lot of words with you to this moment, but out of everything I've shared with you, I want you to take 5 words with you. Those 5 words are, if not me, then you. Years ago, there was a first lieutenant named Travis Mannion. Travis Mannion, pulling his Marines from enemy sniper fire, was killed in the line of combat. And he left a legacy of character. But the story that most individuals don't know is just a year prior, Travis was at an Eagles football game, ready to go on his second deployment to Iraq. His brother-in-law and him stood at the top of the stairs over at Eagles Stadium, and his brother-in-law said, "If I push you down these stairs and you get hurt, you don't have to go." Travis looked at him with that serious demeanor, and he said, "If I don't go, someone less willing, less able will have to." I made a commitment. A year later, Travis gave his life to this country, and a year after that, his brother in arms from the academy, also gave his life, and now they are buried next to each other at Arlington National Cemetery. And many of the individuals here today have brothers and sisters that have served. For me, a gentleman named Tom Serene, someone named Sterling Norton. But all these individuals that have served, that have committed, they've lived their lives with selflessness, with character, and with those 5 words. So, let me close by saying, without that perseverance, without that character, gentlemen, without your sacrifice, commencement doesn't happen anywhere. So take everything you've done, everything you've accomplished, everything you've failed at doing, and take this moment and remember those 5 words. And ask yourselves these 5 words today, tomorrow, and in every facet of your life. If not me, then who? Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Vishal. That was a very inspirational message. I appreciate it. My name is Maya Ramirez. I'm the Assistant Dean of Academics. And first of all, I'd like to say congratulations to the class of 2025. We are also very proud of you. Our first award today is the Bain Eid Salutatorian Award, which is named in honor of Charles Bain and Raymond Eid, 2 late deans of the Academy. The award is presented to the graduating senior with the 2nd highest cumulative grade point average, including 9th grade performance and through first semester senior year. This year's salutatorian is our cadet Charlie Company Executive Officer, Nguyen, who is graduating with a 4.39 GPA. Hung will be attending UCSD in the fall, majoring in electronical engineering. Congratulations, Hung.
Everyone hear me in the back? Please raise your hand in the back. I can hear you guys. Make sure I can. Great. Thank you. All right. Good morning, everyone. Faculty, family, friends, and of course the class of 2025. Words cannot express the honor I feel to stand as your salutatorian today. I first want to thank each and everyone for your contribution to the success of the senior class in their respective journey. To our families, thank you for your unconditional love and your sacrifices, and your devotion to us no matter how far away we were from you. To our teachers, thank you. You weren't just educators, you were mentors, role models, and pillars of support who inspired us to do more and never settle for less. And to our TACs, thank you. You are the unsung heroes of this academy. Being a student and a cadet here will not be possible without your guidance and tireless dedication every single day, in and out. And to my classmates, you are some of the most brilliant, resilient, and funny people I've met. We've got a legacy of brotherhood here together, and I'll never forget them. Now, to parents, as Staff Sergeant mentioned in levels, we begin at this academy every single morning with a accountability formation. And in recent times, we followed that up by a little motivation, he says. Yeah. He calls it worse. The word of the day today is greatness. When I first stepped foot on campus 2 years ago, I believed that greatness can be achieved with endless pursuit in oneself. To strive to become the best student, the most capable athlete, and the most well-decorated cadet one can be. Within these 2 years, however, overcoming numerous challenges, becoming a cadet, going through OCC with my brothers, and leading our company, I realized that greatness comes from sacrifice. Greatness is helping others with their homework, even if that means you have to sleep an hour or two later. Greatness is working out the weakest link of the field to be stronger together. And greatness is teaching cadets what it means to bear the words Army and Navy on their chest during rifle practice. As we enter the next chapter of our lives, I encourage you to carry on the lessons learned on these training grounds. Through the moments of triumphs and adversity ahead, please remember our time here at the Academy and cherish them. Congratulations, class of 2025. Let's go achieve greatness. Thank you. Sorry guys, I'm back here again.
Valedictorian Award is named in memory of Dr. Archie Bradshaw, a 1919 graduate of the Academy, who was known as a scholar, a soldier, and a gentleman. It is presented to the graduating senior with the highest cumulative grade point average, including 9th grade performance of the first semester, CPT. This year's valedictorian is Ray Kim, who is graduating with a 4.56 GPA. Ray plans to participate in outreach events and evangelism. After the year, he will pursue his education at the University of Southern California, studying pre-law and engineering. Thank you.
I just want to express that there is an immense amount of pride and joy that is inside my heart being in this moment. But first, I give all the glory to God, for I am absolutely nothing without the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ. I want to start off by thanking all the parents and students, the moms and dads, who can't believe that their students or their cadets have turned from these tiny newborns into young adults who are ready to graduate. To all the siblings, annoying little brothers, little nagging older sisters, aunts, uncles, grandparents, best friends, girlfriends, cats, dogs, thank you for playing a vital role in this moment. I also thank the faculty and staff, the teachers, counselors, TACs, and the rest of cadet life who have worked closely to the students and to those who go often unnoticed. Thank you to the mess hall team, the maintenance crew, and especially the academic office. Now, there's the band. I want to give a special thanks to Sergeant Mack and Mr. Lugo for putting up with me for 4 years in the band, always vouching for me and staying with me regardless of the severity of my mistakes. And trust me, I made my fair share of mistakes. It was my pleasure to be part of the band for all 4 years. Lastly, I thank all of you, the class of 25. I'm really blessed to be standing in such a perfectly sized class and through all these weird military activities, but at least it was together. I'll be honest, it's never been my cup of tea, but I'm glad I got to do it with you guys. God, I thank you for choosing me as valedictorian this day. Thank you for each beautiful face that sits in the audience today, and I pray that you bless each and every single one of them. I pray that you walk with the rest of my class and look after them, providing provisions for their futures ahead. Lord, I thank you and I give all the praise in Jesus' name. From the beginning of freshman year, I kind of knew that this moment was coming. So here I am, the valedictorian of the Army and Navy Academy, class of 2025. But what does that mean? Does it mean I'm the smartest? Absolutely not. If it was based on pure brain power, Nguyen could beat me any day. Does it mean I'm the most athletic? Heck no, just look at Maya. Now look at me. Does it mean I'm the best leader? Absolutely not. Let's be real. Kevin McKinley led our class like a superstar from day one. Woo! Did it mean that I was the best soccer player? Damn right I was. That's exactly what You're welcome. All jokes aside, I'm standing here not because I'm the greatest, but because I have a high GPA. That's it. For a long time, I let that number feed my ego. I walked around proud, thinking that somehow my GPA made me better than anyone else. But the truth is, it doesn't. I don't think that being great means that you have to be in the spotlight, because all the great people in my life have gave up their recognition to place me where I am today. And I know we're all ready to leave this place behind, maybe for good. But let's take a moment to look around. Look at your classmates, your teachers, your parents, your mentors, the people who showed up for you. Because you, like me, did not get here alone. Class of 25, we made it. All glory to God.
Good job. Right. Let's continue with the commencement awards. How's everybody feeling? We still good? Yeah. We still good? Appreciate it. Thank you. We'll get you. Don't worry about it. Okay. Let's continue the commencement awards, and it's my pleasure to introduce the Director of Athletics, Mr. Nehemiah Brunson, and Vice President, Mr. Frank Monteliano.
Good morning, everyone. The Brookhart Fuji Scholar Athlete Award. This award is presented in honor of the late Pete Brookhart, former teacher, dean, and academy president, and in honor of Coach John Mafucci, who served as athletic director for 44 years, among many other roles throughout the years, to include president for a total of 59 years. It is presented to a graduating senior who best exemplifies the ideals of a scholar athlete. This year's award recipient, Nehemiah Brunson, Jr.
Look at all that stuff.
All right, let's continue. Presenting the Davis Golden Rule Award, I invite Zamora and Lieutenant Colonel Kirby Scarlett, Senior Army Instructor.
This award is named in honor of the founder of Army and Navy Academy, Colonel Thompson A. Davis. It is presented to the graduating senior who best demonstrates the character implied in the Golden Rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. This cadet exemplifies the Academy motto displayed over the arch, Pro Dia et Pro Patria, for God and for country. This year, the Davis Golden Rule Award is presented to 2 cadets. These cadets are Lance Germani and Kelly McGill.
Thank you, Mr. Zamora. Next, we have the Admiral James Bond Stockdale Award.
I've got a save round here. Vishal, thanks for giving us the speech that you just made with the upcoming Memorial Day weekend upon us. I would like Kurt Stricker, sir, if you could stand up and be recognized, sir. For those who don't know, before retired, Kurt Stricker served in the U.S. Army as a Black Hawk pilot. Get that right, Black Hawk pilot? Yep. And he was a model of success for the Stricker family. We were blessed that we were able to educate Caleb. This last year, Caleb graduated as part of the class of 2024. And everyone here at the Army Navy Academy still thinks of Caleb every day, so much that Coach B has created Area 51 up in the Duck Field Sports Lounge there. And you can just look across at the field there, you can see his jersey hanging on the east side of campus. I just want to remind this class that Caleb sat in their seats. He sat in their seats just a year ago. 2 months later, he was ready to make the ultimate sacrifice. So boys, continue to sharpen your knife and be ready. Kirk, thank you again for trusting us with your son's education. Thank you and your family, Nicole, for the love that you continue to show and being present today. Yes, sir. Admiral James Bond Stockdale Award for Leadership Excellence. This award is named in honor of Admiral James Bond Stockdale, former POW during the Vietnam War, recipient of the Congressional Medal of Honor, and former honorary member of the Academy Board of Directors. The award is presented to the graduating senior who best exemplifies leadership excellence and moral courage during his senior year. This award recipient, Cadet Captain Jack DeFerrin.
Oh! Jack Jack.
My son is coming up now. Next, we'll present the Stella Von Atkinson Honorable Citizenship. Deputy Commandant. Sit closer.
Stella Von Atkinson Award. This award is presented in honor of the late Admiral William C. Atkinson's brother. It is presented to graduating seniors who have consistently demonstrated excellent citizenship and moral courage during his years as a cadet. This cadet is also helpful to his teachers, cooperative with his coaches, and caring towards his subordinates. He consistently models the motto above the entryway to the auditorium. To it, confident, decent. No one fears to do that which he is confident he has learned well. This year's recipient is Brady Cohen.
Oh.
Now invite Dr. Zary, Dean of Academics, and the faculty chair, Mr. Phillip Zamora, to the podium to present the Rennerfield Award.
This award is named in memory of Cadet Howell Ravenfield, a 1978 second classman whose passing was mourned by the whole campus. It is presented to the graduating senior who has best lived up to the standard. He helped make Army and Navy Academy and the cadet experience better for having been here. This cadet is a big brother to younger cadets. He is every teacher's helper. He demonstrates an uncommon sense of community, stewardship, fairness, and justice. This year's award recipient is Spencer Lott.
And the Army and Navy Academy's Board of Trustees, Board of Trustees Chairman, Mr. Jeff Kaiser.
Perhaps the most coveted award is the junior college basketball. The award is named in honor of Valedictorian William C. Atkinson's right protection of his roots as SSgt. The award is presented to the graduating senior who best exemplifies the finest traditions of our Union Navy, and who best represents the end result of the college. The award is the Great United States Army Presentation Saber. It is presented by the Board of Trustees of the Union States. The recipient this year is Ethan Shahdadi.
Wow.
the Dean of Academics, it is my honor to certify that the following cadets from the class 2025 have met all of the requirements for graduation as indicated on their diplomas.
I accept these cadets and officially declare them graduates of the Army and Navy Academy.
Seniors, family members, faculty, staff, and friends, the moment has arrived. Will Ms. Ramirez please join me? It is our pleasure to begin reading the names of our graduates. Will Y. Shikri please come to the front of the line to receive your diploma first? This young man is a lifer and has been in the Academy since 7th grade. We're very proud of him and his many accomplishments.
Nehemiah Lee Brunson Jr.
Santiago Camus.
Christian Tyler Concepcion.
Cameron Blake Costa.
Let's go, Cameron! Yeah, Cameron!
Max Alejandro Elliott.
Kai Enrique Kimber Escobedo.
Emmanuel Elordi Vega.
Nguyen Fang.
Corey Simaru Patyaki.
Palmer Joe Freed. Stephen Gadget.
Lance Diego Germano.
Trevor Brian Grace. Jacob Ward Hester.
Colby John Huff.
David Chiawe Wang. Justin Enhauser Wang. Jack Gregory Jafarian. Lian Jun Jiang.
Brendan King.
Ray Kim.
Brody Wynn Cook.
Xavier Robert Leatherman. Xingchen Li. Zhangqi Liu. Zhao Liu.
Spencer Forrest Lott.
Augustine Lloyd. Ray Yu.
Oh, well done.
Anggalan Buka Pakat. Rodolfo Nelson. Roman Nelson Vega. Nguyen Hung. Nguyen Quoc Min.
William Ledyard Palmer IV.
Andrew Kimin Panjiris.
Carlos Humberto Reyes.
Mason Sunya Raposa.
Mario Andre Requer.
Logan Chase Rogers.
Daniel Robert Rush.
Ricardo Gomez Secumani.
Ethan Brent Shahdadi.
Alexander Vernon Standing Water.
Sanjay Xavier Swaru.
Woo! Sanjay!
Elliot
Augustine. Come back up here, Augustine. Your AP results just came back in bad.
Good job, John.
Let's do it right for Augustine, right? Augustine Lloyd Phillip.
All right, the sun is coming out. We're almost done. We're almost done. Okay. Now, I would like to call forward our athletic director, Deacon Nehemiah Bronson.
I need him at this age. All right, can I have everybody stand, please? Proud of you, gentlemen. Let's all bow our heads. May God's blessings follow you as you find new journeys to travel. May you walk safely along the pathways of your dreams. May His gentle hand guide the decisions you will make and the passions that you follow. May your hearts and lives always reflect love and truth. May hope be a light within you that you carry into each new day. You leave today going into a future as yet unmapped. Take faith with you as you go, gentlemen. Into the parts of your life not yet traveled by love, into the parts of the world unexplored by grace. Let compassion and hope be the roads that you follow today and always. Graduates, as you leave campus, you should always know that though you may physically leave through those gates, your spirit will never leave our hearts. Warrior proud. Warrior strong. Amen.
I'm gonna say 25. That's what I said. That's what you see. All right. At this time, Deputy Commandant, please take your post. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the retirement of the flag. The retirement of the flag ceremony symbolics to finalize the leadership change from the academic year of 2024 to 2025 for cadets. (2024, 2025, 2025, and 2026 for cadets leadership. Please take your post.
Step.
Both the Academy and the National Colors are stored for the summer until the start of the next school year. They will be officially unfurled and rededicated on 19 August 2025 at our back-to-school opening and assembly in Buffalo. It is now our honor to congratulate our newest segment of our long gray line. Ladies and gentlemen, the Army and Navy Academy welcomes the class of 2025. Okay, at this transition time, I'm going to ask everybody that is in the aisleways to please step either to my left or to your right. Whichever way it is, I need everybody to move out of the middle of the aisle. The cadets are going to be walking down there. They're going to be going over to the senior garden that's over there. Families that's on my right side, that's over here, I will make time for you to move your way to get over there. Okay? I will not start until you are in place. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand. We're already standing. For the reception of that master planning the commencement party to proceed with senior lawn. Mr. Barry Shreiar, sir, would you please lead the faculty and staff?